to use the node voltage method to find this one lah. To find this is actually V1 and V2 ni in the circle below lah. So obviously here this is V1 and this is V2. So how many equation that you need for this question?
2.
So you two equation, right? So you need 2 equation because you have V1 and V2 lah. So you need 2 equation. So your equation, first equation is coming from this V1 node and the second one coming from V2 node. Okay, again, let's do it together, okay? Okay, so for node V1 ni, what is your equation? Okay, first put the current directions, okay? So always I like to put the all leaving lah, all leaving the this node, this V1 node. Okay, all leaving. So you just have to sum everything and then equal to 0 lah. Okay, so for this one, what is the
Kalau kita buat masuk, dia tak jadi ke susah?
Boleh, tak ada masalah. Kalau you nak buat kat sini tiba-tiba masuk pun boleh, dia akan jadi sama saja. Tapi to make it easier for you to make an equation, because let's say, okay, for example lah, you punya node katalah ni V1, you buat sini keluar sini tiba-tiba masuk macam tu kan. So what happen here, you will have this like negative, positive. So this part gonna be positive, negative. So you will have this part which is equation for positive lah, which is entering, and the other two in for leaving. So it's gonna be the same je, akan jadi sama je. Kalau you nak try buat boleh, but to make it easier for you, so that's why I'm asking, just do it just semua leaving. So you just kalau leaving ni kan negative kan, so just put it here semua, just sum everything and then this part kosong equal to 0. So that's more easier lah. But if you want to do it one is entering, one is leaving pun it's okay, no problem. Nanti jawapan akan jadi sama juga. Okay? Boleh?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so for this, okay, cepat kita buat sama-sama equation ni. So what is this equation? Dapat apa ni? First started with V1
minus 144 over 4.
144 over 4, okay? Plus with
V1 over 10.
V1 over 10 plus with
V1 minus V2 over 80.
V1 minus V2 over 80 equal to 0 lah. Okay? Okay, so ni dapat dah satu equation. Okay. Rasa nak bersin. Okay. So ni dapat satu equation. We have this one equation. So you can just simply simplify, or you want to wait, then you get the second equation first, then you want to simplify pun tak apa juga. So let's say you want to simplify this equation, alright? So that you want to eliminate this denominator lah. Okay, what you have to do is that, so you have denominator is 4, 10 and 80. So it's easier to just pick the biggest number lah. Like for this one, the biggest number is 80, right? So you just have to times with 80. Okay, when you time this with 80, what you got is, okay, for this part equation, okay, sini dapat 1 and then sini dapat berapa? Dapat berapa guys? Dapat berapa anak-anak? Sini 180 over 4 dapat berapa? 80 bagi 4, 80 divide by 4.
20.
You get here? 20. Okay, so this 20 times for this part only lah. 20 times V1 minus with 20 times with 144 dapat berapa? 20 times with 144 dapat?
2,880.
Okay. 2880. Okay, done with this part, and now we go with this part. Okay, times with 80 juga, times with 80 juga here. Okay, so now 80 bahagi dengan 10, sini dapat 1 kan, sini akan dapat
8.
80
8.
is 8 lah. Okay, so what you get 8 times with V1. So you will have plus with 8 V1 lah. Okay, and then again this part is done, and again for this part again times with 80. Okay, so what you have is 80 bahagi 80, 80 divide by 80, so you get what do you get? 80 bagi 80 you get 1 lah, betul? Okay, so what you have is plus with V1 minus with V2 equal to 0. Okay, faham tak? Hello?
Faham.
Okay, so every time you get this, you solve this and then just rearrange everything again lah, so that you simplify that equation lah. Okay, so first for V1, 20 V1 plus with 8 plus with 1. So what you got is 29 V1, okay, minus with V2 minus with 2880 equal to 0. So if you rearrange this again, you get 29 V1 minus V2 equal to, just bring this number here so that you will get 2880. Okay? Okay, now you have this as your first equation lah. And then after that, move with this node V2 lah. Okay, node V2 here. What you got is, let's say again, I want to make it all leaving the node. Okay, all leaving the node again. So what I have here is that, so let's see here, all leaving, right? So V2 minus with V2 minus V1 over 80. Okay, and then here, because this is the opposite directions with these three, so means that here you will have negative 3 ampere. And then here plus with V2 over 5 equal to 0 lah. Okay? Dapat. So again, if you want to simplify this again, what you have to do is that just pick the biggest number this for the denominator here, which is 80, and then times everything with 80 so that you can simplify this equation lah. Okay? So then when you simplify it, what you get is, so when you simplify this equation, what you get is that, so first this part just times with 80. So what you get here is 1 and this one is 1. So what you get is V2 minus V1. And for this part, 80 times with 3, so that you get negative 240. And for this part, again, times with 80, so that you will have 1 here. 80 divide by 5 dapat berapa?
16.
Okay. 80 divided by 5, 16, right? 16 kan?
Ya.
Okay, so plus with 16 V2 equal to 0. And then for this one, just rearrange again everything so that you will have, so first just put V1 in front lah. So first just eliminate this negative V1 to rearrange, and then you have this as plus with 17 V2, right? Equal to, just bring this here, negative 240. Okay, so you will have this equation lah. Okay, so this is equation 2. So you have equation 1 and equation 2. So it's up to you whether you want to use the substitution method or you want to use the elimination method lah. So both can be used lah to solve these two equations in order to get the value for V1 and V2 lah. Yeah?
Positive 240.
Oh, ni silap. Okay. So 240, okay? So you can use these two, whether a substitution method or elimination method lah to solve for, to get V1 and V2. Okay, let's say here you want to use the elimination method, right? I go to the next page lah. Okay. Okay, let's say you have your equation which is you have equation 1 which is 29V1 minus V2 equal to 2880. This is your first equation, and then the second one you have negative V1 plus V7 V2 equal to 240. This is for a second equation lah. So you need to, let's say you want to use the elimination method, right? So if you want to use the elimination method, so just pick one of the V1 or V2 that you want to eliminate first, and then so make it equal lah the value. Okay, let's say here, you want to eliminate V1, right? So what you do is that you just need to times this with 29 lah, because you want to eliminate this 29 V1. So you need to have this number here pun 29 lah kan. So this is gonna multiply with 29 juga for this equation 2. So that what you have here is, let's write it again, okay, equal to 2880. So for this new equation that you got, you will have negative 29 V1. Okay, 29 times with 7 dapat berapa? (29) plus with 29 darab 7 dapat berapa?
203.
Dapat 203, okay. Bukan 17 ke tadi kita dapat? Ya. 17, bukan 7. Okay, 17. So 17, silap. 17 times with 29 dapat berapa? 17 times 29.
493.
You have 493 V2 equal to 240 times with 29, you will get 6960, kan? Betul tak? So to use the elimination method, what you do is that you want to eliminate this part. So what you have, you need to plus lah, okay? Add 29 plus with negative 29, so you kill this one, alright? So you will have this lah, negative V2 plus with 493, so you will have 942 V2 equal to, so 2880 plus with 6960, what you have is 9840, right? So V2 equal to 9840 over 492. So your V2 is equal to? V2 equal to what? 20, right? Betul tak?
Betul.
Okay, so you already have V2 equal to 20 volts. So you can just substitute this value. Let's say you want to substitute into this equation, which is V2 equal to 20. Okay, to get V1, so negative V1 plus with 17 times with 20 equal to 240. So negative V1 plus with 17 times with 20 dapat berapa? 340, right? 340 equal with 240. So negative V1 equal to 240 minus, just bring this part here. So it's going to be minus 340. So 240 minus with 340, you will have 100, right? Betul tak? Negative 100. So means that you just kill this negative so that you will have your V1 equal to 100 volts. Ta-da! Dah siap dah. Okay.